can't believe he's single.
Oh, you want him? You want him? That can help? I don't even know how many chapters are in this
Cindered
thing.
shadows. The Rite of Rising.
Oh my god, Yuri better not die. Because he's the voice actor of this. I don't think he's gonna die though.
Ah, Professor. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Tell me about my parents. I want to hear more about my parents. Yeah.
Ah, yes, of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin?
Do you have a picture?
If you have something particular in mind, please ask and I shall
This is so
answer
exciting.
as best I can.
We can learn about our parents. Tell me about my mother. I know about my...
Kind.
I know. I
and
want to know
wise.
both, but...
I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book.
Really? What was my father? Oh, I get to learn about both of them. What was my father like back then?
Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds.
Aww.
When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married,
My mom's
I
name is
was
Citri?
quite surprised. Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me.
Oh.
As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions. It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile.
Really?
A smile that rivaled the very sun.
I like how he's saying that the only time she expressed emotion was when she was smiling at Gerald, but our dad told us that she would only really smile when she saw us, like her first genuine smile or something along those lines, right?
His tales
And
of
when he
the
brought her
outside
flowers?
world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she.
Frail. They did say my mom was weak.
Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it.
You wanted to be like him.
I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here?
No, I got to meet Dimitri. I enjoy my work here.
Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world.
They're about the same
I
age
am
as me,
certain
though.
my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out.
Please tell me
It
you're
is
not
my
mad.
hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people.
Aw.
Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully
I can't believe
never
that's
be
my mom's
granted.
name. That's why you asked me to teach the Ashen Wolves.
I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that her grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
Aww. That's such a cute saying. Know that I'm here for you always.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. And they wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
You.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
Him. Yuri.
Treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Eldrick, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind. But the notion is preposterous at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action.
Why am I not next to any of the
Please,
guys I like?
Go on.
As you wish. Though, again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
The Chalice of Beginnings?
I'd never heard of it, but chances are it's some kind of sacred artifact belonging to the church.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding
I
of the
must
topic.
steal the book.
I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles.
Who are the 4 apostles?
I vaguely recall reading about the 4 apostles.
My
They were
heart's so
saints,
cute, raises his
and that's
hand.
about all anyone knows. Hardly any records of them remain. Few alive even know their names, but these apostles supposedly assisted the 4 saints with their holy work.
It is also believed that Saint Seros attempted to perform a resurrection using the chalice. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes! The Chalice of Legend! My father mentioned it to me a very long time
Are they
ago.
looking for it?
A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect
didn't
the
work.
dead. Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
Why would everyone want it,
I
though?
wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery.
Are people trying to get the chalice to, like, revive someone that passed away or something? Have they not seen Full Metal Alchemist? That doesn't work.
Although Garrett Mock's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Nope, because Rhea hit it.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
I don't know if you guys saw that, like, shadow that was behind Linhart when she was talking. Damn, everybody in here? Hello?
I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Lenato in that way.
Aw, you need a hug?
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked off tunnels. It's a real maze.
How do you know how to get
Only a
back?
few folks even know how to operate the gate mechanisms and hidden passages.
Gate mechanisms or hidden passages? Gate mechanisms.
That's what I said. Activate the mechanism and the gates slam shut. Bang! Actually, I'll level with you. Yuri and Constance are much better at scoping out that kind of thing.
So you don't know how to use it.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact.
What?
In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late.
Why?
This saddens me greatly.
How dare she hide you guys from me? How dare she?
Wow.
Hello.
I heard Elfric came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is.
I pray he's a kind
I can't
guy.
believe he's single.
Oh, you want him? You want him? I can help. I can help. I don't know how, but I'll help.
Had a chance to poke your head in here, Professor? It's a fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too.
Where is she?
I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
Who are all your countless suitors? Who are you trying to go for, huh? Wayseers? Wayseers room? Wayseers? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. This reminds me of Katrina in Animal Crossing. Where is she, though? I want to get my fortune read.
Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses, like mine, are actually quite far from the center of town.
Where are they?
What brings me all the way here, then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
Really? They really have high hopes for Alfred. I really hope he's not a bad person.
Don't annoy Happy, or make her feel disappointed.
Okay.
You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
Okay. Little girl bullying me, Jesus.
Sometimes Elfric gives out candy.
Aw.
Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Of course. I'll give you all my candy. JK, I'm gonna take some. I'll take one. Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't even know there was a person up there. Good clock.
Well, well, the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh?
Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kind of have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war. And it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri?
Oh?
Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think
Friend?
I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
Friend? Don't call me a friend. No, I don't.
Not very perceptive, are we?
I'm trying to be kind
Even
to
so,
you.
that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that.
Wow.
As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy. Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you. Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
I feel like you guys will just eventually backstab each other. Oh, somebody's on here. I cannot follow maps worth anything. It's telling me to go. Oh, go up there. I'm not done traveling around here though. Dimitri! Battle card. Excuse me.
Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair. Was it always that color?
No.
That is an odd question. But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child.
Wasn't it brown or blonde?
How could you know
Brown.
that? Is it possible that we met before the academy?
You forgot? What are you talking about?
It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yo!
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Look at the old man. I didn't even notice him. He's just chill. What the fuck? He's just standing there. Not even talking. Hi, kitty. Oh, I can't even talk to this cat. Hello.
Hey you, listen up. I've got
Hey,
something
you.
to report.
My
The
gatekeeper
bandit
was
sightings
nicer
have
than
stopped,
you.
for now. I still won't let my guard down, though. What else? Notice how everyone's in high spirits? Know why? I do. It's because Master Elfric is here. He's real special, that one. He saved my life, and lots of others here, too. He's earned some hero worship.
Maybe he is nice. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Maybe I'm not. Lionheart.
4 apostles. God, this is killing me. I'm on the verge of remembering something. I can't shake the feeling that one of their names is also a food or something.
All I remember is like 4 guy names.
Your records should be here some. Oh, hello, Professor. It's good that you've come.
Oh, she's calling me
realized
Professor.
that I missed an opportunity to congratulate myself on my military achievements.
Oh.
But now that you're here, I have an audience for it. Indulge me, won't you?
Oh, sure, okay.
Behold, the proof that the utmost honor in combat belongs to none other than I, Constance von Nouvelle.
According
What
to
a
yourself,
relief to get
though.
that off my chest. Now, where did Elfric get to? I must have words with him.
I don't know what the room's called, so I can't tell you. I know where he is. I'll show you, but I can't tell you what room that's called. Alright. Happy.
You've only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that. I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
They're not that bad.
For folks who've lost their homes on the surface, Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now.
What?
Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting.
You're still talking about this?
Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
I want to get some for you. I don't know how, though. Wonder how many chapters there are in this.
The answer is no. I will not allow it. It is far too dangerous.
But we need to.
But if we can determine its origin, we may eliminate the very danger that vexes you.
You already know this, but there are plenty of folks down here who can't defend themselves. If these attacks keep up, eventually they'll find themselves in harm's way.
Yes, I am aware. However, for the time being, you must promise to refrain from acting recklessly. My dear Fluck has suffered enough as it is. You needn't take any further risks.
I don't know, I kind of feel weird when he says Flock.
Surprisingly overbearing, isn't he? He must really care about you guys.
Most certainly. Yet, if we fail to nip this problem in the bud, I shudder to think what will transpire.
Hi.
Aha! It's you!
Where
in
was
the nick
I?
Of time, as it were.
Bathroom?
Come, let us venture into the deep, deep underground. The Chalice of Legend awaits!
The Chalice.
Alfric told us all about it, and so we must locate this mystical place and grab hold of the waiting prize.
Coco, you didn't hear a word Elfie said,
That's
did you?
cute, Coco.
I surely did, but we must read between the lines. Alfric wants a solution as badly as we do. And so, we shall seek out the Chalice of Beginnings and present it to the church. If our enemies desire the object, this should halt all future attacks on Abyss. Brilliant, no?
I'm not so sure about that. According to legend, there's some kind of binding that protects it from would-be thieves. Even if we find it, we can't just walk up and take it unless we figure out how to break that thing.
Ah, but that is simplicity itself. We shall first ascertain whether it is still bound, and then we shall release it.
First of all, we need to find it.
Where is this chasm anyway? I've never even heard of the place, much less seen it.
As luck would have it, I have discovered yet another secret passage. It appears to go deep underground. According to my superior instincts, it undoubtedly leads to the Chasm of the Bound.
Huh. I suppose it's worth a look.
I'm just wondering. The surface people are not worried where half of their, well, all of their leaders went?
I don't care about finding some old cup, but if it could help us protect Abyss, I'll support the cause.
Oh.
You surface dwellers do not have anything else to do at present, do you? You'll assist us, will you not?
I'll go with
I
you.
don't have anything scheduled before my next nap, so I guess that's fine. Edelgard doesn't look too thrilled, though.
No, she looks angry.
Splendid! It is decided. We leave at once.
It's because she's the whatever she was. Fire Emperor, whatever.
Feeling pretty lost right now. How long have we been walking? I'm guessing a full week.
A week? Ridiculous. It's been a few hours at most.
A few hours?
Exaggerations aside, if this takes much longer, I'm concerned about our lack of food and water.
She's got a point. How about we trek a bit farther, and if we don't find anything, we turn back?
Constance, I find it rather curious how quickly you became fixated on the chalice. Care to explain?
Oh, no. Why would I be fixated on a silly little legend for some supposed ulterior motive?
You want the esteem. You think this will convince the church to help you restore your fallen house.
How could you possibly know that? Have you been snooping within the confines of my very mind?
I don't think you can do that.
I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory at all costs. It's practically
The shadowing on his lips are weird.
Aha! Just as I suspected. Constance is the former lady of House Nouvelle.
What is House Nouvelle?
Until just a few years ago, it was a house of Viscounts in the west of the Empire. They had a long and distinguished history.
House Nouvelle lost its status 5 years ago as a result of their part in the war.
Damn, 5 years ago?
Huh. You speak as though it has nothing to do with you.
I fear all I can do is ask forgiveness in place of my useless father. If doing so will comfort you in any way, then please accept my...
Save your breath. That will not be necessary. There is only one thing that I desire.
Where's her...
For the sake of my parents, who fell courageously and selflessly in defense of the Empire.
Wait. Are you like the dude where you're like the last remaining person and you're... Well, the dude had some comrades. Right? Well, anyway, she's the last person in the entire line and town.
For them, I shall restore our status, revive House Nouvelle, and return it to its former glory.
That's a
all
lot.
that I do, even spending each day advancing my magical prowess, is to that end.
And in reward for all that hard work, you were forced to live underground. Life's cruel.
Damn.
It's like you took a shortcut back to the starting line. Or maybe you're just unlucky.
What are you saying? I never intended to share that side of me with you.
Look at that. It's a good thing we didn't turn back. That looks mighty Chasm-like if you ask me.
As I turn around and not participate in the conversation anymore.
Say, are we beneath the bridge in the monastery?
We're outside?
Incredible.
Huh. I never thought I'd be gazing up at that bridge we've crossed 1,000 times from way, way down below.
Are we sure this is the right place?
I don't know.
It is, I think. I believe.
Where is she?
I hope.
Constance, why are you hiding in the shade? Aren't you the one who insisted that we find the chalice?
Fine. If you insist that I join you, then I shall. Satisfied?
Is something gonna happen?
Oh my. I was quite rude just now. Please accept my humble apologies for treating you so foully.
What's going on?
I presume too much to stand beside such noble paragons.
I can't take her
Allow me to dig a
seriously.
hole to bury myself in.
No matter how deep underground we are, I guess sunlight is still sunlight. Poor Constance.
She doesn't like the sun? She's not her usual self.
This is what Coco's like in the sun. That's why she lives underground.
Why?
I fear I cannot guarantee that this is the Chasm of the Bound. I have almost surely wasted our time.
Enough with the self-doubt, yeah?
Why is there
Just put
shadows
one
under
foot
her
in
eyes?
front of the other. We'll have you back in the shadows before you know it.
Cheer up, Coco. We need you.
And now I have forced you into a state of pity. I feel so very worthless.
I admit, I have never seen anything quite like this before. Is there nothing we can do to
It's
help?
like, she gets depressed by the sun because she's so used to the night. It's like me getting depressed when there is no sun. And it's always like gloomy and dark, like right now.
Happy? Keep Constance moving. If we don't start searching, we'll never find that damn chalice.
Fine, I'll just push her a bit, I guess.
I must ask you to cease. You shall soil your hands upon my filthy back. No soap could possibly... Huh? This feeling. I sense magic in the air. There is something just ahead.
She looks so crazy.
A binding spell, perhaps.
I don't feel anything at all. Wait. Actually, I hear something. Something big. And it's moving.
I got goosebumps when you
Perhaps
said
there is
that.
something in place that is guarding the chalice.
Yeah, I have like goosebumps.
Yikes. What is that thing? It's like some kind of gigantic toy.
I don't like
have
dolls
the
or
slightest
anything.
idea
That
what's
looks like
going
one.
on. But I know it doesn't bode well.
I don't know, could be fun. It's been a while since I've met an enemy that can put up a good fight.
Could be fun.
Hey you! Meet your master, pal. I'm gonna pummel you into my own personal shield.
The way you said that's so silly. Okay, I cannot die. If I
What's
die,
the
game
deal?
over.
No matter how many we squash, more just take their place.
Look at the dead one right there.
If those things were created to protect the chalice, there must be a way to deactivate them.
If I may presume to offer my opinion, the statues may warrant scrutiny.
No one's seen these statues around. I gotta turn those off. There's 3 of them.
There must be a way to activate those things. I bet they require some type of key.
So I'm guessing we have to kill these things.
You who defile this sacred place, leave now or perish.
Sacred place? Sounds like the Chasm of the Bound, all right.
might have found the key. That thing over there is carrying it around.
What thing? That thing. Oh shit. You're telling me. Oh, no.